me like.
Hey, what's going on, lads and lasses? I'm TheSilverSlasher, and welcome back to the Pokemon Red 721 Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we finished off the Team Rocket base down here in the game corner, and then we went back to Lavender Town, where we finished off the Lavender Tower, only to return back to Celadon here, so that we could go into the big Olmart and look at all our TMs. So in this episode, we are going to be taking on the 4th gym in the Kanto region, and hopefully getting our 4th gym badge. And there are some other things we get to do, but there are some remarkably exciting things that are possibly going to happen. So, first things first, Avi should evolve in 1 level. We should get our powerful Unpheasant, so I'm going to leave Avi up front because it's almost his time, and I'm really, really excited to see what happens there. I'm really hoping he gets... I was going to say some more powerful moves, but that actually is something we have to discuss at the start of this episode. But not only that, also, just fun fact, Avi's evolution will be our first evolution. Nobody has evolved so far, which is really weird. But Jackson is also remarkably close to evolving. And we will have to hold Jackson's B button so he won't evolve for 1 level. But after that, we will be able to... We'll be able to get a nice Pyroar, which will be super nice. Anyway, just a brief zone out there. Either way, before we fight the gym, I want to go this way, because we should be able to go here. And not only is this a new route we can get an encounter on, I'm not sure if we should get the encounter yet, or we should go do the gym. I kind of want to go do the gym first. But oh my, that's an awesome little sprite. I don't remember... I just, off the top of my head, I was like, I don't remember what he looked like in this game. That's an amazing little sprite there. But we're gonna go this way because we're gonna talk to this man who says, "How'd you get in? Good effort." That's one of the best. That's one of the best lines of dialogue in Red and Blue for sure. It's just like, what? the door, the door right there. Oh, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll make it up to you with this. We get HMO2 boys. HMO2 is fly. It will take you back to any town. Well, honestly, using fly for its intended purpose is not really why I'm getting it. I'm actually getting it so that I can teach it to Avi, because, why can everyone learn fly? Is that just a thing they did just for convenience? Let's just make it so they can all fly so that the player never has to worry about it. Maybe that's a thing. But the fact that I can fly on my Litleo is actually pretty funny. Either way, I'm going to teach it only to you because you're the only one who will really get anything out of it. But yes, we will learn fly, and we will forget. I think I might just honestly get rid of Gust. It will kind of suck having our only stab move take 2 turns, but at the same time, Cut and Roost and Quick Attack, they're all really good. You know, they're all really nice. I guess we don't really need Roost. I guess I can be honest with myself and say that we don't really need Roost. Because we have items. You know, I guess I'll get rid of Roost. It's kind of nice to just have a 1-turn flying stab move, you know. I just don't wanna deal with that whole thing. But either way, that is a nice and powerful move. So Avi just got a significant power boost moments before he will get another significant power boost. And you know what? While we're up here, I guess we might as well go ahead and get our encounter. Why not? I'll put not Wanda, but Megan up front. Not gonna fall for it this time. Well, but Megan up front, so we can put whatever we find to sleep and see if we can capture them for our team. And that is Species Claws. There have been a lot of, like, dupes and Species Claws things so far, it feels. I think it's just how the randomizer works. It's just like, there's a lot of similar stuff hanging out, you know? But they're, if I recall, they're actually, based on how the randomizer works, there should be at least 1 new thing here. Unless Flabébé is it, because this is the place where you can normally catch Doduo. I do not believe there is any patch of grass in the game thus far that has Doduo, but we found Onix, so, you know, Gen 1, he's cool, I guess, I don't know. Don't have too much to say about Onix. Definitely don't Bullet Seed it. I doubt I could even Rock Blast it. I might be able to, because Onix has a lot of defense, and it's resisted because of that dang ground typing, but, I don't know. The problem is that Megan is just so strong. Megan is just so much stronger. You know, we're 11 levels higher than Onix, so I'm not really sure I want to be throwing that at it. You know what I could do? I could probably go to either Jackson or Avi and use a normal move. He could probably take those. So I guess I'll do that. I don't know, who has better defense? Like 54 and 48. So Jackson actually has better defense, which is surprising, but So I'm just gonna headbutt you. Yeah, say, we do, oh, that was a crit? Okay, then we can take another one, so that's fine. Ow, wow, he is doing way more damage than I expected. Not Wanda. Back to Megan. Yeah, that's fine. We can go back to Megan, put you to sleep, and you should be hopefully much more cooperative now. Yeah, okay, or not. I wish our normal moves were a little stronger on you, Jackson, but the fact that they're not is actually kind of useful here. I did not expect the rock moves, even if they're super effective. How in the world are we not catching you? Like, you're not even shaking twice. What is happening, dude? I guess we're going to Avi. You know, like, I guess I'll go for Cut. It's stronger. Oh, that did, like, nothing. Okay. That's fine. Cut. Yeah, he's just using Rage. That's fine. We know we can survive a critical rock throw, so I'm not too concerned. But Onyx does not hit very hard. Onyx is one of those unfortunate Pokemon, like... Here's a fun thing to talk about. Onyx is one of those Pokemon, when you're a kid, he seems like awesome, super crazy, strong, like amazing Pokemon. And when you get older, you're like, Onyx, why are you so weak? You're like, Onyx, why do you take physical hits and do literally nothing else? Like, why do you have less physical... Is it less... Okay, first of all, how have we not caught you? You're in the red, you're a first stage Pokemon that we can catch very early in the game, and you're asleep. So, you really need to just be staying in. I guess I should have been getting, like, Great and Ultra Balls for a while. We just haven't had much trouble catching things, so I haven't thought about it. Do we have, say we have 10 Great Balls. Apparently I did buy them. Never mind. But, yeah, it's like, it's also, like, it's the first gym leader, and a lot of us picked Charmander and didn't know that we were about to get our ass handed to us by a Rock-type guy. You know, so it's like, Onyx is like, wow, that crazy strong rock type. It's like, and then you get older and it's like, alright. I think that's the meme. It's like, I don't know, sorry, I'm gonna name you Eddie. I don't know. It's like, you get older and I think the meme is Oddish, right? It literally has less physical attack than Oddish, which is so hilariously pathetic and like, and just strange. Just like, why did you do that? Like, I don't know. I guess maybe it's because he was with the first gym leader. Maybe that's why they decided to make Onyx so weak. It's also kind of funny because Onyx and Oddish sound kind of similar, but yeah, I don't know. It's like, maybe that's why. I wonder how many Pokemon, if any, have had their power like changed or decided based off of where they are in the game. You know, because I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I always imagined that they come up with a Pokemon, and then they say, okay, you know, for its power level, where can we allow this thing to be caught? Which I think not only is kind of weird, I think it's kind of just like, not the point, because you can beat these games with just about anyone. But also, I think they don't follow their own rule too much. I'm gonna talk to this man. Hey, this gym is great, it's full of women. Yep, in the future you will only appreciate strong trainers, my man. But either way, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's like, that's how I always imagined they did things. You know, it's like, okay, we made Snubbull, and it evolves into Granbull at this level, so we'll put it around the middle. You know, stuff like that, where they're like, oh, you can get Heracross here, or you can get Scyther here, and it's a pretty strong Pokemon, so we'll put it, like, here. You know, it's a pretty strong Pokemon, but it doesn't evolve. That kind of thing. And, ooh, that's a weird little animation. It's like, you just get, like, your sides just cropped off. That's really strange, Avi. But it's fine. I don't really mind, I guess. I don't care much what the animation is. Breloom, honestly? Dude, why are you only level 23? You're going down to Gust. I don't need to use Fly. You do not require a full hit. But one of the things about Pokemon is, they often will be like, you know, Salamence is super strong, so let's not give them Bagon for a while. And I feel, as long as Dragon Rage is not on them early on. Also, why is he Rival 2? I just realized this trainer is called Rival 2, and they had a Rival Sprite. That's really strange. That's just a really strange thing that I wasn't expecting it, and then I wasn't really paying attention, and I was like, wait a second, did I just say Rival 2? Yeah, so the randomizer has done some very interesting things with, like, the trainer sprites and all that. But it's like, I mean, just boost Dragon Rage to, like, level 25, 30, and on all the dragon types, and then you don't really have to worry about, I really want Avi to fight everything. Like, this is probably a bad idea because Ninetales, yeah, is very strong, but it's fine, because we're just gonna quick attack you. And, level 32, boys! But yeah, okay, I guess I keep interrupting my things, like my tangents with other tangents. But yeah, it's like, you could put a dragon type on Route 1, as long as it doesn't evolve to level 50, like, who's gonna care, you know? Like, that's why I think the later games are starting to do that more, because when you could get, like, Zorua, like, early on, and I don't remember if it's Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun, or maybe both, but I don't know, I was like, that's really cool. And you want Air Slash. You know what? I will teach you that. I will teach you that in place of Gust. That's, I didn't even know you learned that, but, you know, you had to learn Fly, basically, so it's no big deal. Anyway, Carvanha is next, so I'm not gonna bother making you fight that. I'm gonna allow Sleepy to get in there and deal with Carvanha, because you've gotten what you need now. And Sleepy even got a level off of it. So, ladies and gentlemen, Rival 2 here. That's really weird. Why is it 2? I am assuming that's just the different rival sprites, because isn't there more than one in this gen? I don't even remember. But either way, it's time for our first evolution in this series. Let's do this. That was a little anticlimactic. I mean, I knew it wasn't gonna be as extravagant as later generations, but it almost felt like it cut off early. That was really bizarre. I mean, whatever. 83 attack. You went from like 50-something to 83. That is a big buff, and you have 74 speed now. Avi just got seriously formidable. I knew that was gonna be a big upgrade, but that was like a massive upgrade. That was like an inconceivable upgrade. I mean, I don't know, people always hate on Unpheasant, and I think it's because it's kind of on the weaker side. In terms of early game birds, it could also be we were hot off the heels of Staraptor. Let's keep that in mind. Staraptor will possibly always be the best Route 1 bird, at least in my opinion. We got another rival too. But that thing is really strong. Like, gosh dang, now I'm zoning out. Gosh dang Staraptor is a really powerful Pokemon. I don't know how it is in competitive, but, you know, if you're just, like, playing through the game, you will have, almost certainly, no problem at all using a Staraptor, because it's so significantly strong. Also, this guy's using, like, Rap, but it's just doing nothing to Jackson. Like, I was like, oh, this could turn into a lot of damage over time, but it didn't. And now, you've got 2 levels to go here, Jackson. It's so weird how they just have this whole row at the top in this game. This is one of the gyms that, like, in Fire and Leaf Green, also I like that she references the old man outside, I don't remember that, but in Fire and Leaf Green, they buffed this gym. This gym received a buff, not in terms of levels or power or anything like that, but just in the sense that it looks way better and it's much more fun to traverse. And then it got another one in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee to be, like, the best Grass gym ever. Like, I don't know, I really liked Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I think a lot of people did not like them because it's our third set of Gen 1 games, you know. It's a third set of Gen 1 games, it's based off of Yellow, which a lot of people are not as big fans of as Red and Blue, I think. And it's got all the weird kind of, you know, it's got a lot of, like, weird stuff in it, it's got the Go catching and all that. But while I agree on a lot of those things, you know, I don't really like the Pokemon in the overworld too much. I think a lot of stuff in there, I thought the throwing was horrible. But it's still probably the best Gen 1 set of games. And when I say probably, I mean definitely. Like, I don't know, they get too much hate, I think. Like, certainly, I don't want the series to turn into Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, like, mechanics every single time, but they're not as bad as people say. They're really not. Like, and the thing is, I guess they don't get that much hate, all things considered. They don't get as much hate as, like, Gen 7. Which, look, I'm with you with Gen 7, but, maybe a little extreme. I don't know. Like, I'm with everyone on Gen 7 being one of the weakest generations, but I don't know, some people are really like, Gen 7 is not even a Pokemon game, and I'm like, alright, calm down. Like, it's a weaker game, but, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've talked about this before, but in my opinion, I kind of feel like if you have 2 sets of games, let's take Gold and Silver, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, one set has the physical special split on moves, and one doesn't. we pretty much always know which one's gonna be better. You know, that's the kind of thing, and that's my big problem with Fire Red and Leaf Green, I think. You know, I have no problem with the visuals, I have no problem with any of the changes. I mean, the Sevi Islands are kind of dumb, but, you know, especially if I'm doing, like, speed up button, I get the Sevi Islands done in, like, 15 minutes. Like, they're, like, nothing. But, no, I'm actually gonna switch out. Pidgeot's a little much, I think, because it's fully evolved, and then again, we're 10 levels higher than it. I'm assuming Erica's gonna have some better levels, but, you know, just like, but I don't know, it's just, going back to play pre-physical special split games is so difficult, because there are so many that just don't, like, there's so many Pokemon that just don't work. That's basically the best way to put it, is there are so many Pokemon that just are basically unusable. Like, have fun going back and using Sneasel before Diamond and Pearl. Like, have freaking fun, dude. Like, because you're gonna have a heck of a time. And it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of unfortunate. I think that may be one of the reasons I look back on Diamond and Pearl and Platinum with such fondness, other than the fact that they're the best ones, and I played them for an extremely long amount of time. But, it's just like, I don't know, it just changed the game in the best possible way. Every Pokemon is now more viable. Like, I wonder if there is a single Pokemon that was legitimately hurt by the physical special split. You know, is there like one Pokemon whose best move got switched to the opposite, like, move type that they specialize in? You know, oops. Like, did we have, like, oh god, I can't even think of an example. That's why it's such an interesting little thing. Did we have a flying type whose best move was Air Slash? Because Air Slash is the special one, right? I always get Air Slash and Air Cutter and all of them confused. I think Air Slash is the special one. So their best move, Air Slash might not have even been till Gen 5. I don't even remember. But I don't know. There's a physical fire type and its best move was Fire Blast. And they switched it and now it can't really use Fire Blast anymore. Like, I don't really think that's a thing. Like, maybe it is, but I don't feel people often use Fire Blast. I'm sure plenty of people do, but it's like, it's so much easier to just use Flamethrower. Like, it usually does the job. It's kind of, we were talking about this last episode. It usually does the job. It's not going to miss. And it's just better. It's just better. So anyway, I usually cut out my trips back to the Pokemon Center, but I decided to ramble all the way there this time. So, we're already back, and we are ready to fight the dang leader. And, you know, I want to treat her extremely seriously, but we're so high level, Jackson's probably going to be towering over a Pokemon by at least 4 levels, so I'm just going to let him lead. I don't really care that he's the weakest one. Hello, lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome, my name is Erica. I'm the leader of the Celadon Gym. I teach the art of flower arranging. My Pokemon are of the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry, I had no idea that you wished to challenge me. Very well, but I shall not lose. Alright, bring it on, Erica. It's so weird, I've been watching the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance because that finally came out on Netflix, and there's a character called Celadon, and it was just really kind of like, I'm just like, oh, I'm in Celadon right now in my series. It's just weird. My life is full of Celadon at the moment. And you're leading with a Chespin, which is very not impressive. Oh, I apologize. I am sorry. Jackson's level 35. Oh, ladies and gents, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna hit the button, but it's gonna happen. Swellow, huh? I'm gonna let Jackson get full experience on all of this. Level 24? That's nothing. That's just actually nothing. Like, look at this. Oh, that could actually do a bit. So I kind of, no, that's not even bad. Oh, but then, ooh, wait, hold on. We're fine, no worries. No worries. Even if you crit, we should be fine. Okay. I was like, wait a second, if he crits me now, it could be bad. But no, we're good. No problem. Jackson is just getting rid of everyone. You're not fighting Remoraid. I will let you see the light of Remoraid, but then you're gonna switch out so someone else can do it. Or switch out so, was it Remoraid or Barboach who had ice moves earlier? I think it was Remoraid. I mean, we're 2 levels higher than it, so Sleepy can probably do it. Then again, he's gonna do his cheaty Gen 1 thing, isn't he? Where he's like, yep, he is. I don't understand that. Ow! Wow, that actually, yeah, that was too much. That was definitely too much. Alright, Olaf. Yeah, I don't know, I think I want to say I started to talk about this, like, many episodes ago, and then just kind of forgot. Like, it was one of those ideas that just slipped my mind, and, you know, something on screen distracted me, and I never remembered it. And then usually in the next episode, if I do that, usually in the next episode I'll be like, alright, I forgot to say this last episode. But I want to say that happened And I was gonna say, in this game, oh, you know what's actually funny? I mean, it didn't come into play, but I think all of her Pokemon had, like, Giga Drain, so I should have watched out for that, even though we didn't use any Pokemon that it would have really mattered for. But, yeah, it's like, when it sees a Pokemon switching in, I'm like 99% sure it uses the move that's good against the switching in Pokemon, which is dumb, it doesn't make any sense. Either way, we defeated Juggler, got our 4th badge. Oh, I concede defeat. You are remarkably strong. I must confer you the Rainbow Badge. Yeah, we got it. What? Jackson is evolving. I'm gonna have to say no to this one, my friend. I am sorry. Huh? Jackson stopped evolving. I really hope this is going to work. I'm assuming Flamethrower is a move that existed in this generation, so if a Pokemon learns it, they should have programmed it so that they will learn it, so hopefully this will work out. Yeah, we can now have Pokemon up to level 50 Obey. It'd be kind of interesting. Like, it wouldn't work in any of the modern games, it's kind of the problem. Like, to do a Nuzlocke that was with entirely traded Pokemon, so that they would literally, like, just not listen and fight you all the time. That would actually be kind of interesting, although I would not boost the levels on the enemy trainers for that one. Like, I would not want to fight 10 levels behind and with Pokemon that won't listen to me, that would be a nightmare. Either way. The problem is, if you play like X and Y, you can have like up to level 20, I think, by the first gym, and then it's up to 30 after you beat it, so it's like, oh, it's like crazy. She gave us an Ultra Ball. It's so weird, TMs seemed like they were always randomized, Mega Drain in this gen, not Giga Drain. But it seemed like, TMs were always randomized to TMs until a little while ago, and they just suddenly stopped. Just all of a sudden, any item could be randomized to anything. Don't really understand. So, which route are we gonna do first? We have 2 routes down to Kogaville that we can do right now, and not really sure which one I want to do first. I think we might as well just do the one to our left here, because you know, it's right here. It's right here, and this is the one I usually do first, because the other route, I think I've talked about this before, but I don't remember what route it is. It's 2 or 3 routes with nothing in between them, so it's just basically one giant route. Leading from Lavender to Fuchsia. It's like legitimately the most hellish gauntlet in the history of Pokemon. Like, I honestly believe there is no route or connection, like, or sequence of routes that comes close to that, because it is just, there are so many trainers, you know, and I don't think there's even a heal house down there. I think it is literally just all trainers all the time, which is insane. Anyway, our last static Pokemon was a really weird one, so I'm going to assume that's gonna happen again. But I don't know. We're gonna step up to you. Do I talk to you to play it, or do I just play it? Yeah, you just block the way. All right, so I just gotta walk up to you and say flute time. Also, I gotta go put. Maybe I'll do that after this. I gotta go put the HM in the PC, and then maybe the flute too, because yeah, I guess why not? Yeah, why not put the flute in the PC? Slasher played the Poke Flute. Snorlax woke up. I was so ready for it to do a cute little thing. Did I press A too fast? Or did it just not do that in this gen? I don't remember. It attacked in a grumpy rage. Oh, he disappeared from existence before doing it, though. Who is it? It's not Volbeat. It's... Oh, it actually is Volbeat. Okay, well, that sucks. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't like Volbeat. I don't like him at all. I have absolutely nothing to say about Volbeat in the slightest, so, yeah, I mean, maybe since you're just a weak little boy, you'll just stay in a Pokeball while you're asleep. You know, you're a Volbeat. You're a butt rock band. I actually don't know any music from the band Volbeat, if you like them. That was not an attack. I've just heard people say that Volbeat is a butt rock band, so I just kind of listened. I don't know, I didn't do my own research. Very competitive. This Pokemon will chase anything that moves fast, in the hopes of racing it. Dude, Ponyta and Rapidash need to get regional variants in a game. You know, whether it's Sword and Shield, whether it's a future one, I want to see new Ponyta and Rapidash, because they're such cool Pokemon, but they're kind of, I don't know, they're such a cool idea, but they're almost boring. I think I'm just going to name you Buttrock, because I just don't know what else I would name you. So you're Buttrock now, it's fine. No problem. Alright, I guess, just in case there's a bunch of gosh dang items, I'm gonna zoom back and put some stuff in the PC. Alright, Snorlax blocks our way no longer. And I don't recall, do they like say, oh, you have to do it? Yeah, it just does it automatically. Thought so, good. Here's another topic of discussion for you. What happened to Cycling Road? What happened to it? Where'd it go? I legitimately want to know. We have not... Was there a cycling road in Black and White? Like a road you can literally only go on a bike. I don't remember one. Maybe it's just eluding me? But I don't really remember one. I guess I forgot to heal while I was putting stuff in the PC. And I forgot to switch Megan out from up front, but that's fine. I mean, Megan's not exactly over-leveled anymore. Everyone's kind of caught up. Megan was so strong and so over-leveled that I was like, we'll use everyone else. And now it's kind of not the case anymore. But also, a nice fully evolved Pokemon for Jackson to get some sick experience off of. I'll take it. Sounds good. That was a ton of... You got over 1,000! Dang, Whimsicott is just, like, throwing it out there. Yeah, have we had a cycling road since Gen 4? I legitimately don't know. I want to say there was one in Black and White, but I just can't remember it, so I'm thinking there wasn't. Also, what Pokemon is on his arm there? Which one is that? Which one is that? I never really thought about it. I've seen this Birdkeeper sprite, but I've never really thought, what Pokemon is that? It doesn't really, I guess it's supposed to be Pidgey, but it doesn't really look like it too much, I don't know. And I forgot to switch Megan out from up front again. This is a thing I do extremely often. This is a thing I do almost every time Megan is on the dang field. But, you know, whatever, I guess. Hit it with the rocks, Megan. I'm surprised Skull Bash didn't do it. I'm so used to Skull Bash just ending things. But, it did not quite do it that time. Let's go to Sleepy for the Fion. But yeah, what happened? Why? Cycling Road? I guess it's kind of a silly thing for every single region in the Pokemon world to have one, like, bridge or area that you can only ride your bike on. That's kind of silly, but I don't know. It wasn't so silly that I ever really thought about it. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of strange. When I think of, like, Hoenn, that area with the thing is... Like, that cycling road is one of the most, like, fond memory places I think of. And you know what? You know, just... Quite honestly, I might like that cycling road so much purely because it goes over one of my least favorite routes in the game. And that route is not one that I hate for any reason other than the fight with your rival. I've said this before. I've said it in Nuzlocks, I've said it in scripted videos. That rival battle on that area, that route, whatever freaking route it is, I always forget, is the worst rival battle in Pokemon history. Ow. Yeah, I knew you were an Ice type, but I just kind of hoped you wouldn't, I guess. So that went poorly. That went extremely poorly. I guess I'll go for Wanda, because Wanda is not weak to your crap, and I can just Petal Dance you. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to say, but I don't know what to say about that rival battle other than it's no fun. It's very unfun to participate in, and I wish it didn't exist, you know? Yeah, it kind of just crossed my mind that we're never going to take you out if I sit here and Ember you. I guess I could Leer you? Like, oh my god, you're gonna boost your evade? Dude, okay, well, actually, this won't be so bad because Olaf is here. And Olaf, the problem is... Yeah, that's the problem. You're not gonna... Oh my god, dude. This Chansey might never die. It's just kind of occurred to me that it's possible we will never kill this Chansey. Because, like, I'm gonna, like, I want to land all this crap on you. It's not working. God dang it, come on. I kind of don't care if you minimize anymore. I'm gonna just do the full Parafusion on you. Because, like, we have a move that can't miss. Of course, you got the Soft-Boiled. If you could just... Alright, don't Soft-Boiled. Do not Soft-Boiled. Or get paralyzed. God dang it. Dude, if we run out of Shockwaves, like, it's really bad. Please... Alright, oh, you didn't. Okay, we're good, okay. I got actually really scared there for a second. I was like, are we gonna lose to a Chansey because we can't touch it? That got really scary for a second. I had a moment where I was like, wait a second, this is a legit possibility. This is a real thing that could happen to us if I'm not careful. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a super potion down on our boy Sleepy, who really took a hit there. I was really not expecting your health to plummet in the way that it did. Hey, you just bumped me. Alright, I'm sorry, man. I was moving a little fast. Dude, I should ride my bike again. Like, well, the problem is I think my bike's a little child-sized now, because, it hasn't been used in a very long time. But I used to love riding bikes. I used to love just, like, little... Here's a funny thing. Is there a word... Okay, first, hold on. Let's not even go into this. Trying to learn Flamethrower. Yes! Oh, I'm so glad you did it. I'm so happy I'm choking. I think I'll get rid of Leer. just doesn't seem useful. You know, I'll keep normal stab moves just in case, but we don't really need Leer. And is that your last Pokemon? It is, so I will continue my thought in a moment after we get another evolution in this episode. This one, I'm honestly more excited for, so let's check this out, dude. Heck yeah, kaboom indeed. Yes, dude, I don't know why his face is so pale, but I don't even care. Jackson is here. 92 speed, 78 special. We're out here. We are out here. Also, what the heck is that? What the heck is that band called? What is that band? I have to look it up, hold on. Okay, I just had to check real quick. There's a band called, 38 Special. It's .38, but, you know, it's 38 Special. They have some really good music. But, I was just like, is it 78? Is it 78 Special? Because that would be amazing, but no, it's 38 Special. They did Hold On Loosely, which is a great song if you haven't heard it. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. Dude, what was I going to say beforehand? Oh yes, I almost forgot it. Is there a word for basically toys that you ride, like bikes, like scooters, like rollerblades? Is there a word that encompasses all of them? I really don't know. Like, I was gonna say like mini vehicles, but that was like, I don't know if that works. Like, I'm not so sure about that one. You know, I mean, I guess that's technically true, but it's not exactly a satisfactory term for them, I guess. Like, I don't know. Also, god dang, Avi is doing the thing. He turned into a Megan. Right now he just stares at us. Like, this is the first time we've thrown you out since you evolved. And you're just staring. That's so unfortunate, too, because I said, when we get you, we'll only be looking at your back sprite, when we saw the Unpheasant sprite earlier in the series, so it's such a bummer that it was you, of all people, who stares back at me. But, yeah, so I was just kind of thinking about that. But I used to love all that stuff. I'd go outside and I'd ride scooters and bikes, and dude, rollerblading is my jam. That is the one I would probably, if you said, alright, you gotta go buy either a new bike or a new pair of rollerblades, I would probably get the rollerblades. I really like rollerblading. I don't think kids do that anymore. I don't know how many people rollerblade anymore. That was kind of I feel like that's not a very 2010s thing, you know? But, I loved rollerblading. It's like, maybe that's not even like a 2000s, maybe that's not even a 21st century thing, but I sure did it in the 21st century. Oh, dude, I want to throw out Jackson. Even though someone else could get the experience, I want to throw out Jackson and watch this Vivillon just get cooked. Get cooked. Oh, he's doing it too! Why is it all the fully evolved ones that just look at us? I don't really understand, but it's fine. Alright, say goodbye. Boom, oh my gosh. We are out here now. Jackson's special is honestly not as high as I thought it would be, but it's still really good. You know, I honestly thought it would be a little better, but I don't know, it's pretty good. Just out of curiosity, does Wanda still have the highest special? Not Switch. I'm so used to, whatever. You have 90, yeah. I'm gonna just assume that's the highest special because that's absurd. If Olaf doesn't have it, Olaf only has 74, dang, okay. I mean, so Olaf and Jackson seem to have about the same special stat in this game, which makes sense. I think they have about the same special attack in future generations. It's so weird how Rotom's other forms have better stats. I think I mentioned this when we picked Olaf, but Rotom's other forms have better stats than it, and that is something I never knew. Like, they really wanted you to push it into an appliance, because it's like you straight up lose, you just lose base stat total if you don't do it. And I thought that was so strange, because, like, what's the reasoning for that, you know? Like, other than just wanting people to use the gimmick, what's legitimately the reason for making one weaker? I really don't know. Like, you could just have the normal one be the ghost one. There are no other ghost ones. You have electric ice, you have electric water. You don't have any other electric ghost Rotoms. Only one Rotom is electric ghost, so why bother? Why bother making him worse? I don't know. I really don't understand, but it's fine. I like all of Rotom's little different forms. I know there are a lot of people who don't like some of them. You know, there are definitely Ooh, Volcarona, you're actually kind of scary. There are definitely a fair share of people who don't like Rotom Wash because it's so good and competitive, but I don't really mind it. I think my favorite is the Fridge. I don't know why it's just so funny to me. Either way, I like the Fridge and I like the Microwave. I like Frost and Heat. They're my favorites. Either way, what do we do to you, dude? I mean, you're level 29, so you're not like unbeatable, I don't think, but you're strong. Volcarona is a strong Pokemon. So, who do I go to? Do I go to, like, Avi or, like, Megan? Because the thing is, Avi's special is really low. If it throws a fire move out, we could get just murked. So I don't think I want to do that. Megan's is, like, not better. So, I'm going for these two because Flying move, good against Bug. Rock move, good against Fire and Bug. You know. We don't really have anyone else to do it. Unless I want to just, I guess just for safety's sake, I will throw out Jackson, because he resists both Bug and Fire. So, you know, we just don't have to worry, basically. You know, we're not gonna one-shot it, most likely, but we don't have to worry. So, you know, I will pay that price for not worrying. You can say it's not very effective, but we all know the truth. We all know that it is neutral. Alright, see ya, Volcarona. Jackson, you are way, way too strong now. I kind of feared this was gonna happen. I was like God, Steelix, I kind of had a fear that this was going to happen. That I was so ready for Pyroar. I was like, he's so weak, he can be higher level. And then at one point after an episode, I was just kind of like, when he evolves, he's gonna be way stronger than everyone else. And it's happened. You know, he's level 37. We need to try to stop using Jackson for a little bit, apparently, which is unfortunate because he just evolved. But yeah, I think it has to happen. Like, Wanda's up front still. That's fine. Wanda could use some love for sure. Did I fight you? Or do you not fight? I could belly bump you out of here. Okay, I guess we must have fought you then. I'm going to assume. We'll fight this gentleman and then we will call it quits for this episode. Wasn't there oh, there was one more topic that I just wanted to talk about that was just kind of weird. Bands that either sing unintelligibly or have words that, like, have lyrics that don't mean anything. Because I had, before this episode started, just funny that I forgot when the episode started, I had a Fall Out Boy song stuck in my head. And it was Sugar We're Going Down. It's one of the songs that people most look to when it goes, you think of, like, what are you talking about, Fall Out Boy? And it's just like, oh no, not my boy. I guess I just wanted to say, like, how much do you guys, on average, care about lyrics? Also, Poniard is another one that's really annoying for, like, everyone except for Jackson. Like, cause weak to steel, weak to dark, can't do anything to it, can't do anything to it, can't do anything to it. So, alright, Jackson, get there and, oh yeah, I forgot. Like, it's funny, because in that episode I think I said, I'll never truly forget, but apparently I can, because I did. Anyway, Sleepy, get out there and finish this last fight off with the Seed Bomb. Easy, money, Sleepy, 32, Sleepy, heck yeah, Sleepy. Yeah, it's that song. The lyrics are not as ridiculous as Fall Out Boy's modern stuff. I swear to God, I'll hear a new one, and I'll be like, oh, what do they got this time? And they're just like, I don't even know what they're saying. They're just like, you take 2 staples and you put them in a cheeseburger. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, but I don't know, I've never been one to care about, like, I guess that wasn't really his voice. He's like, you take 2 staples and you put them in a burger. Because they're always, like, yelling. But I've never been one to care about lyrics too much. But, I don't know, some of their new stuff is a little over the line, but yeah, it's like, I don't know, I just don't care about, I care about catchiness and basically nothing else. I don't know, that's just me. But yeah, people point to that old song, I'm just like, and you just have no idea what they're saying. But, like, I don't know. This is a weird tangent to end on, I've realized, but I don't know. I've always thought Fall Out Boy was okay. What are your opinions on music? Do you care about lyrics, or do you mostly just care if it sounds good? Maybe you only care about lyrics and you don't even care what it sounds like. AKA you listen to rap. Oh, sick burn. I don't listen. I listen to a little hip-hop, I guess, but not that much. Why am I talking about my music taste right now? I'm supposed to be ending an episode. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. Also, I slurred my words a lot in this episode. I don't really know why. I was just kind of like, I guess it's kind of funny considering the joke we ended on, but if you enjoyed this video enough to give it a like and share it, I'd greatly appreciate that. And if you want more awesome Pokemon content, subscribing would help us both out. This has been TheSilverSlasher, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.